All right, so how do you get your customers to keep coming back? Well, I'm going to share with you what we do here at Lazy Dog Adventures here in Key West. We've been in business for 28 years, and this is really what has worked for us over the years. So it comes down to two parts, really. There's customer service, obviously, and then there's what's I think is even more important, which is customer satisfaction. So let me break that down for you. Customer service is pretty simple, obviously. It's the service that you provide. And so the way we do things here is ultimately, I look at kind of reverse engineer customer service and say, how do I want the customer to feel after they've done business here and they leave? Like, what's that feeling I want them to have when they leave? Because I want them to have such a good experience. I want them to feel like they learned something, and I want them to feel happy. I want them to feel all the good feelings that is going to actually say, you know what, I would go back there again. And that's what that feeling that you want. So take that feeling that you want your customers to have, and then figure out the steps on reverse engineer it and figure out what you can do in your customer service plan to make that ultimate goal happen. Now, the second part is customer satisfaction. This to me is huge, and I'll break this down for you how I see customer satisfaction. This is the part that is actually really going to bring people back. The customer service is, yes, good service that can bring a customer back, but it's the customer satisfaction that's really going to bring the customer back. So what I do here is when we are busy, I come up because I'm not on the schedule. So I come up when we're busy so that for two things. I want my staff to have basically all the resources, everything they need, all the extra help to be able to do the best job that they can do. And number two, I want them to be able to take time to connect with the customers. So if they're so busy putting the gear away and doing this and that, then they're not going to have time for the most important part, which is the people. And so by me being up here, I can take care of all the equipment needs and things like that, and they can take care of the people and the connection with the people that they're going to have there out on a tour. So customer satisfaction, I break down into four parts. First is listening. Listening is absolutely the ultimate, most important thing. Listening, when people feel listened to, they actually feel good. So that should actually be a really big part of your customer service plan, and also as part of our customer satisfaction plan. When people feel listened to, they feel good. You know, it's like that. My dad used to say when I was younger with interviews, if you could switch the conversation around and start asking the person interviewing you questions about themselves, then they're going to feel good once you leave the room. It's just really simple. So listen to people, and then from that listening, that's listening is the first part. You then connect, and by listening, you now have something, a way, because of what they said, you have a way to connect with them. So that connection part is just organic, natural, right after listening. The third thing is to engage with your customers. Now, the engagement is just basically, I like to just basically make them feel like they're the only ones in the room. Like when you're listening and connecting, listen and connect. Don't have your phone. Don't be doing this. Don't, just really engage with the person. And the fourth thing is to share. Share something of yourself so you can relate, and that really solidifies the connection. And sharing is something, I mean, that's what we do in all relationships, right? That builds relationships is by sharing. So those are your four things. You want to listen, connect, engage, and share. What I really want is for people to feel really good about coming out with us, having a good experience so that they feel more like friends and family rather than a customer, right? And so by them having a good time, it actually grows not only Lazy Dog, but it grows the sport of kayaking. And then it encourages people to come back to Key West because they had a good time here. And so it increases tourism as well. So that's sort of like the long-term approach, the good ambassador approach to customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction will excel when you have one thing, and that is authenticity. Authenticity leads to a deeper connection with your customer and better customer service. The reason why I feel like this customer satisfaction plan really works for us here at Lazy Dog is because the staff really buys into the company culture here, and they're authentic, and they absolutely love what they do. And that's like, those three things are a recipe for perfect customer satisfaction. In a relationship business where your customers are really your product, you have been given this amazing gift to be able to make a difference in somebody's day, their experience, their life. by offering up a service like this. So like what we do here with taking people kayaking, we can actually make a difference in people's lives, and that is a beautiful thing. And that starts by listening, connecting, engaging, and sharing. And then you can become part of somebody's incredible experience. I'm big on action plans, as you know, so a really good action plan for this, if you want to come up with your own customer service plan and customer satisfaction plan, is to think about the places that you actually shop and the places that you really like and enjoy and the ones that you want to go back to. And write down what it is like that, how you feel about when you leave those places, how you feel when you're shopping there, and what is it that those people do and those businesses that make you feel that way. And these are some of the things that you can implement in your own customer service plan. The way I look at it is, if you don't have enough time to spend with the most important part of your business, which is the people, which is why you have a business in the first place, then you're really just wasting your time. You really want to remember that the people are the product. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and you'll get notifications on more videos that I put out there on building a business, building a brand, and a lifestyle down here in Key West.